execute. Come on. When this return function is going to execute. This return function go to use effect, right? When this return function is going to execute. Just before unmount your component or just before unmount your component or not. It is unmounting. This particular return function is going to execute just before unmount your component or not. Okay, first of all, comfort with this topic. Okay, after that we are going to do some exercises on this. Okay.
Sir, Kalam's school is not working, sir. I'm not able to see.
Kalam's school is not working.
Yeah, I'm not able to see the notes.
Yeah, can you do Control Shift N? Okay, incognito mode. Can you open?
Okay, sir, I will try.
Yeah, try it.
No, open in IE browser.
No.
When I open in Firefox, it's not showing. When I open in IE Internet Explorer, it's showing some notes.
I'm using Google Chrome. It's working for me. Remaining people? Anyone facing any issue with that?
There was a small issue, but it's fixed if you try to go to kalamschools 9 a.m. it doesn't work, but if you just go to kalamschools.com it works. Yeah. Don't put /9 a.m. at the end, then it works.
Okay, if you click on 9 a.m. Okay, 8 a.m. Then the time it is like 8.
Yeah, it works.
9 a.m. It works, right? So maybe cache you should just try from your end. It should work. It is common.
Sir, can we download UI JavaKit content into?
UI JavaKit content, no,
Not possible.
to download.
Up to how much time we can access, sir? I mean,
Yeah, UIJavaKit.com. It's like a normal website only. It's always available.
okay, sir.
That is, yeah. Okay. Okay, next level topic, shall we? Okay, exercises will do. First of all, comfort with this subject. Okay, concept, use effect, mounting phase, updating phase, and unmounting phase. Just read it. Our next level topic is like very, very important. Okay, let's start. See, I have one small requirement. My requirement is what, this is my React application. React application is going to render where? React application is going to render where? Inside the browser. Yes or no? React application is going to render inside the browser or not? Inside the browser, whatever the applications are going to run, those applications, can I say like a client-side application? Already we discussed it, right? Yes or no? Client-side application. So in my browser, there has one button is there. The button is what, get to users. Get to users is my button. So at the time of clicking on the button, okay, I have some data within my database. Okay, which data? Users data. Which data? Users data in my database. This is my database. As part of our course, which database we are going to discuss? MongoDB. MongoDB. Now, at the time of clicking on this particular button, I want to get the data from the database. I want to show within the tabular format. Let's think. You and me are working for one company. Our team lead told like this. This is the requirement. You are the React.js developer. I am the backend developer. He said like what? The requirement, what he given? Hey, I want to, okay, one button in the browser. If I click on the button, okay, I need the data which is inside the database, get the data, show in the tabular format. That is the requirement our team lead told. Okay, he left. Okay, now tell me, you are the React.js developer. What's your next level thought? Okay, what is your next level step? If it is on the requirement,
First, I identify the API, those returning the data.
First of all, you can think how much part I can complete without any dependency. Okay, how much part I can complete? I can create an application. Okay, already there, it's okay, fine. I can, create one button. I can render inside the browser or not. Up to here, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, Now, at the time of clicking on the button, okay, he said like get the data. Button click handler also how to handle the button click also, you know, right? Yes. The next thing is like the data inside the database is my client side applications having the capability to communicate with the database to get the data directly. Is that feature is there for my client applications? No, right? No. Then the time? Then the
Servers.
time? Yes. In between, some middleware help is required or not?
Servers.
Okay, that middleware is what? Your server side application or not? Server side. Okay, how we can develop the server side application? Tell me. How we can develop server side application?
Using Express.js.
Yeah, by using Java, .NET, PHP,
Dot-
Salesforce, Python. Okay, now in our class, we are going to discuss what? The server side application we are going to discuss. Okay, we are going to create by using Node.js
Node.js.
with the Express framework library. Okay, so my server side application having the capability to communicate with the database or not? Yes, no. My server side application having the capability to communicate with the database or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so you required the data from the database, you not directly communicate with the database. So, okay, the person who can communicate with the database, you need to communicate with that guy or not. So you have to communicate with me or not. Yes or no? So my client communicate with the server, terminology wise, what we can say? Request. Okay, he is requesting something to me. Okay, now based on the request, what he is going to do? What he is going to do? He is going to processing your request or not. Once my request processed, after that, that request you have to give to whom? Okay, my server side guy has to give to whom?
Browser.
Okay, to my browser is nothing but my client side application or not. Yes or no? Come on. Yes or no? This is only the process, right? My server communicate with the client, we can say like what?
Response.
Response or not? Response or not? Now tell me. My client side developer, okay, want to get this particular data, he has to communicate with my server side application or not? Okay, for example, okay, you are in one place, I am in another place. You want to talk with me. If you want to talk with me directly, first of all, okay, what you require? You want to talk with me directly. What you require? First, where I resides, that address is required or not? Then only, right? You can come and talk with me. Yes or no? Who knows that address? You know, right? You don't know, right? You want to talk with me. Okay, then that time what I have to do? You have to ask, hey, where are you? Okay, then that time I am only the person, right? I have to tell you, right? Then only you can come or not. Yes or no? Same here. If my client wanted to talk with the server side application, where my server side application is running, that particular location my client side developer should know or not. That address location means in our terminology wise, it is called what? Address or not. So my server side application is running where that particular address, okay, my client side guys should know or not. Okay, you should know my address. How you know? How you can come to know my address? Come on, how you can come to know? If I tell, then only, right? If I tell, then only, hey, I am here now, you can come and talk. I only has to tell, right? So that my client side developer to talk with the server side application, my client side application wanted to talk with the server side application means my server side application is where it is running, that address is required or not? Yes or no? Okay, who has to tell that address? Who
Server.
has to tell? Huh? Who has to tell?
UI.
Server.
Server side developer only or not? Yes or no? So that address terminology wise, can I say URL? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if my client side application want to talk with server side application, or my client side application want to send a request to the server side application, what mandatory input is required? What mandatory input is required? Come on. My server side application where it is running, that the address is required, then only I can go and talk or not. So URL is mandatory or not. Agreed? Come on. As a client-side developer, how you can get that address, URL? Who will provide that address to you? Who will provide that address to you? My server-side developer or not? So as a client-side developer, there is no need to bother about this URL or not. Agreed? On. So my client want to communicate with the server. My client want to send a request to the server. What mandatory input is required so far? Come on. My client wanted to communicate with the server. What mandatory input is required at this moment? What mandatory input is required?
URL.
URL or not? Simple. You want to talk with me, then the address is required or not for you? Who provide? I have to tell. Then only you can come and talk with me or not. Yes or no? URL is required. Not only URL, one more input also required. What is that? You know, request method. What is that request method? Anyone knows?
Get post.
Yes.
Get first.
Okay. See, who perform the operations on my database? Who perform the operation? Client side? Okay, client side, server side. Yeah. Server side.
Server side.
What kind of operations he is going to perform on my database? Tell me some.
Saving,
Okay,
retrieving.
let's take one school. Okay, school database is there. Today, one new student joined. That means what you can do?
Student.
You have to insert or save, okay, the student details or not. That is the new record we are going to add or not. Yes or no? One student today joined. So the student details are like new record. One new record we have to add it or not. In future, okay, there may be chance of like he changed one address to another address. Just he shifted his home. Then the time you want me to create one more new record, existing record only you want me to update address.
Okay. Update.
Date record or not. Due to some reason, just he left. Then the time you want the details,
Yes.
delete record or not. As a principal, okay, just I want to check how many students joined in my class. Then
Select.
get all the data or not. So my server side guy perform the operations on my database. In my database, my DB operation is like insert a new record. My request method is what? Post. Okay, recommended to use. Okay, how to use we'll see at the time of Node.js discussion. Already record is there. I want to update it. Then the
Get.
put record is there. Okay, I want to update it. Put or patch. Patchwork is nothing but what? You have to do something, right? Some patchwork means, okay, you have to update something, not total, right? Okay, put and patch, difference what you know? 10 inputs are there for my student. Out of 10, 9 if you want to update, okay, most of the things we are updating or not. Put. Patching is nothing but out of 10, 1 or 2 if you want to update, then that time you can go with what? Patch. All are okay? Partial updation, full updation. Next, the student, okay, left my school, then delete is the method. How many students are there? I want to check. Then the time
Get method.
get is the method or not. Based on the DB operations, who decide this request method again? Who decides? Who perform the DB operations? Client or server?
Server.
Server side guy. So these request methods also decided by whom?
Server side.
Server side guy. URL also, my address also, server side guy only.
Server side.
Request method also provided by whom? Server side guy.
Server side.
So as a client, if you want to send a request to the server, what mandatory inputs are required? 2. Those 2 are provided by whom?
Server side.
Server side guy or not. There is no need to bother about this one. As a client side developer, what you have to do, I will tell. So for good, straight question. Okay, if you want to send a request to server, what mandatory inputs are required?
URL.
URL request method.
Request method or not? Who provide that one? URL and request method to you.
Server side.
Server side.
Server side developer. You are no need to bother about that one. No need to bother about that one. Okay, I am the server side guy. You are the client side developer. I provided URL and method to you. Now this is your time now. Okay. Come on, URL and method with you now. What you will do now? Come on, what
Send
you will do?
request.
Fetching.
Send request.
You have to send a request to the server or not. So in my client, okay, in my client application, how I can send a request? Okay, once you send a request, he is going to give the response, right? How to receive the response in my client side application? There has one technique is there. What is that? Ajax. Okay, which technique? Ajax. Ajax stands for asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Asynchronous JavaScript and XML. Okay, now tell me. Again, straight question. If you want to handle Ajax, what inputs are required? Mandatory.
URL request. method.
URL and request method or not? Why we go for Ajax? To send a request to the server. To send a request to the server. What inputs are required to send a request to the server? What inputs are required to send a request to the server? URL.
URL.
And request method or not? URL and request method or not? All are agreed?
Yes.
Okay. Now, where we can track this request and responses? In your browser, already initial days we discussed.
Network.
In the network tab or not? Okay, in the network tab, okay, from my browser, whatever the requests, okay, we send to outside like a local machine or cloud machine or my server side application, everything we can track where? Everything we can track where? Everything we can track where? In my network tab or not? All are okay? Up to okay? Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
Now, in this case, as part of my request, am I sending any data? As part
No.
of request, am I sending any data?
No.
No, sir.
Okay, see, get users means I am, okay, in the database already users are there, just I am taking the data from the database, that's it. Okay, think there has one more scenario is there. I have one registration form is there. What form? Registration form. If it is like a registration form, okay, we have the user ID, password, or all this stuff where in my form, right? Now tell me, whenever you click on the submit button, this data, what you have to do? Come on.
Pass to the
Send.
server.
You have to store within the database or not? Yes or no? If you want to store the data in the database, okay, is it possible directly?
No.
Your application, no. You have to communicate with whom again?
Server side application.
Server side application or not? Client communicate with the server side application. Terminology wise, what we can say? Okay, request. We are sending request. In this case, we need to pass the data or not? Come on.
Passing the data.
Should have to pass, right? Why? If you not pass this data, if you keep inside the browser only, what my server side guy is going to insert the data within the database? You should have to pass the data, right? Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that means what? Sometimes my data is like a mandatory, sometimes my data is like an optional or not. It's like my data is like, okay, in this case, my data is mandatory or not. In this case, my data is like an optional or not. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then my question. Who prepare the request?
Client.
Right, perfect. The request goes to where?
Server.
Server. Who use that request?
Users.
Use. Request used by whom?
Server.
Server side guy, right?
Server side.
See, you send request. You send something to me. You given to me. Okay, that means I am the person, right? I'm going to use it or not. He send a request. Okay, that means request used by whom?
Server.
Server side guy or not? Okay, now he process your request and everything. And what he prepare?
Response.
Or not? Response given to whom?
Client.
Client. Response used by whom?
Server.
Client.
Server.
Response used by whom? Used by whom?
Client.
Client, right? Request prepared by client, used by server. response prepared by server used by client or not? Client or not? So my request prepared by client. Everyone okay, right, with the statement? Request prepared by client. Everyone okay, right, with the statement?
Yes.
Yes. Who used that request? Server side guy. Okay, anything. If you want to use something, first of all, you should know something, right? Okay, how to use it? Yes or no? Okay. On mobile phone is there, just we purchase, we are going to see like user manual, how to use it, everything, right? Yes or no? Okay, who prepared that user manual? Who prepared, okay, who manufactured that particular product? He only, right? He knows everything about that one or not? In this case also, client prepare, okay, request prepared by client means who knows about the request?
Client only.
Client only, right? Client only, right? Used by whom that request?
Server.
Server. Before using, he should know about the request or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, my question is how my server side guy knows about the request? That is the question. Okay, next. Who prepared the response?
Server.
Server.
Okay. Who knows about the response?
Server.
Server side guy. Okay, that is go to client. Client is going to use it. Before use that response, he should know about the response something or not. Yes or no? Then only I can use it, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay, so my server side guy want to know about the request. My client side guy want to know about the response before they use or not. Agreed with my statement, all are?
Yes.
Okay, so how it is possible means very simple. Request prepared by client, that the reason he only knows about the request. So he is going to give, okay, he is going to keep about the request somewhere, some notes he has to prepare or not. That notes who is going to read? My server side guy or not? Okay, that notes what you know. My client side person tells something about the request by using what you know, request headers. Did you heard about the headers anytime? Request what? Headers. By using request headers, my client to tell something about the request. Okay, so my request prepared by client. Okay, how he prepared and everything he keep inside the request headers. Who is going to read that request headers before using request? Who has to read?
Server.
My server side guy has to read what? Request headers or not? Agreed? Come on. Who prepared the
Yes.
response? Who prepared the response? Server side. Okay, my server side guy has to tell something about the response or not? How he is going to tell? By using, come on.
Response header.
Response.
This response go to where?
Client.
Client side.
The client should have to do what? He have to
Read.
read response headers or not. Clear, okay?
Yes.
Request headers and response headers. Okay, all this stuff, okay, we'll see programmatically, everything we'll discuss. Okay, now our main focus is what? You are only the client side guy. I am the server side guy. Okay, now onwards, next 1 week. Okay, our team lead told like, hey, get the users, display like a table. He said, he went. Okay, you are expecting from me what? What you're expecting from me? Tell me. Now you can tell. What you're expecting from me?
Data.
You are the
Data.
client side guy.
URL and
URL and method or not? Okay, as a client side developer, I have to give, okay, as a server side guy, I have to give the URL and method to you or not? Okay, then. Okay, I'm providing that URL and method to you. Hey, client side developer. Okay, this is the URL. Okay, this is the URL. This is the URL. Method is get method. Okay, I sent a mail to you. I sent a mail to you. Hey, this is the URL, this is the method. Once you receive the mail, okay, will you ask any question to? Okay, can you show me how you written the code? Okay, can you show me, okay, what code you written, which technology used? Will you ask to me?
No.
No, right? That is not required to you. That is not required to you. Okay, I provided URL method. If it is not gives you like expected output, then you can tell me, okay, what code I written, where it is running. That is not required for you. Yes or no? Okay, so he sent a mail. This is the URL, this is the method. Now, come on. Now, what you are going to do? You are the client-side developer.
Ajax call.
Now you have to handle Ajax or not. By using Ajax, you have to send a request to the server and get the response or not. So our main focus is what now? How to
Ajax.
handle Ajax or not. Okay, in our class, we are going to discuss like 3 ways. One is like by using XML HTTP request. Another one is like by using the fetch method. And another one is like by using Anxious. By using Anxious. Got your point? So shall we? Shall we?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's save this one for us. Our batch is like 7.5, right? 7.5 or 12?
15.
15, right? Okay. E to E, end-to-end flow. But now, before start with Ajax, I want to cover one important topic. Okay, that is OOPS concepts in JavaScript. OOPS. Okay. Object-oriented programming. Okay, come on. Tell me some OOPS concepts. What do you know?
Class.
Who knows? Tell me. Class, next.
Inheritance.
Object.
Object. you know.
Inheritance.
Encapsulation.
Inheritance.
Abstraction.
Next.
Polymorphism.
It's a combination of overloading and overriding, right? Yes or no? Overriding. Next, abstraction. Abstraction. Next,
Compulsion.
encapsulation, right? Okay, encapsulation or okay. The combination of overloading and overriding, we can say like what? Polymorphism or yes or no? Okay, let's talk about the class first. What is class? Why we go for class? What is class? Why we go for class?
To represent the real world thing.
Yeah, simple, right? Okay, if you want to represent my data is represent about one entity. For example, okay, I have the data like this, where front wheels equals to 2, where back wheels equals to 4, where total wheels equals to, how we can find?
VW plus F.
Yeah, by using one function, right? Functionality I want to write it. Total wheels equals to, okay, open and close. Okay, here, okay, just I'm going to write like console.log of what?
FW plus
Log of front wheels plus back wheels. To observe this piece of code, okay, front wheels, back wheels, and total wheels, everything which is related, this data is related to one vehicle or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no? For example, the vehicle is like a bus. If my data which is representing about one particle, okay, can you wrap all this stuff? Can you prepare one single entity called as a class bus?
Yes.
Yes or no? If my data or my functionality which is representing what? One particle, here in this case bus. Okay, can you keep all this, okay, all this stuff in a single entity? So how we can keep it? How we can keep it? By using, come on, by preparing a class bus. Can I keep my data inside my bus class?
Yes.
Okay, now tell me, now all this stuff inside my class bus or not? Now what my class contains? What my class contains?
Variables method.
Yeah, my class contains what? Variables and methods which representing about something about my bus or not. So can you define the class now simply? What is my class?
Class is a collection of
My
variables.
class is a
Collection of variables.
of variables and methods or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, now my question is, how many ways we can create the class in JavaScript? Okay, important question. How many ways we can create the class in JavaScript? How many ways we can create the class in JavaScript? How many ways we can create the class in JavaScript? Come on, how many ways we can create? Come on, you're right. How many ways we can create the class? two ways or not? Two ways. Okay, can you tell me how we can create? Okay, one is like class, another one is what? Object. Can you repeat again? Next. Inheritance. Next.
Polymorphism.
Overloading. Okay. Next.
Abstract.
Overriding. Next. Abstraction. Next.
Encapsulation.
Encapsulation or not? Encapsulation or not? Okay. Now, how many ways we can create a class?
Two ways.
Class in JavaScript. Two ways. Perfect. Okay. How? How? Already we discussed this point.
We can take a first class.
One is like by using function. Another one is like by using class. By using function keyword, we can say like a functional classes. The next one is like class keyword classes. Okay. Now, can you come here? Listen careful. Okay. Function, yeah. If I write like this, if I write like this, what is the type of my app? What is the type of my app?
Function.
Function. Okay.
Component.
Yes. Okay. Your answer is like somebody function, somebody component. I am telling like it's a class. So I'm not able to decide at this moment or not. Based on the uses. If I use, okay, like this. If I use like this, what is this?
Component.
Sorry. If I use
Function,
like the component.
Function.
Function, right? Okay. If I use like this, what is this?
Object.
Object creation. Okay. Done to, okay, to whom you can create an object? To my class or not? Now my app is what? Now my app is what? A class. Now, if I write like this,
That is the
write like this, is a component or not? You know, okay, we already discussed how to use this one like a function. Okay, you know how to use this one like a class. This is the time for discussion or to discuss what?
Object.
How to use this one like a, come on, class.
Class.
Yes or no? Agreed with me? Okay. Okay, then my class is a collection of what? Just now only you said
Variables and methods.
variables and methods or not. So I have a functional class I want to create. I have a bus class. Okay, my class contains what? Variables and methods. How we can create a variable and how we can create a method? Come on, come on.
Where
Front wheels equals to 2. If you observe here, syntactically, if you observe, see, if it is like a function, okay, in my function, my var fw is a local variable or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, do you want me to use this like a function? No. Okay, this is what now? I want to use like what? Class. It is like a local variable to my class. It should be a class member. Tell me. It is a local variable, a class variable.
Local variable to this
No,
function.
you want me to use, you want me to define this one like a local variable, or in my requirement, it should be a class variable.
Requirement class variable.
Class variable or not? In our requirement, it should be a class variable or not? If you declare like this var, it is like a local variable to that particular function, but my requirement is not like that. My requirement, it should be what? A class variable or not? So if it is a class variable, okay, how we can create the class variable? Not like a var, let a constant, something different. So how we can? Anyone knows? Class variable. Very simple, don't think more. Okay, class variable you can keep inside your current object. What is my current object? How we can represent the current object? Tell me. By using
This.
so inside this, okay, you can add your variable. Now, what is the syntax? You know this. If it is like an object, how we can insert the data in the object? How we can insert the data in the object? By using dot notation or square bracket notation or not? Yes or no? It is a kind of what? Insert the data in my current object is nothing but a bus object or not? It's a kind of internally. Yes or no? Come on. Okay, next variable is what?
Back wheel.
Okay, back wheels equals to 4. Perfect. Next, one more.
Method.
Method is required. How we can create a method? Tell me. You know that. This dot. Come on.
log.
What? Total wheels. Okay, it is a normal variable. It is a function. Tell me.
Function.
A function. So can I assign the function? Any problem to you? Assign 2 so that it is a number. Assign 4, it is a number. Assign a function. Now my total wheels is what? A function, right? Yes or no? So here,
Yes.
what you write? Console
Dot log.
log of.
Log.
Come on.
Yeah,
My
probably you know.
inside the object.
FW.
FW inside the object. How we can retrieve the data from the object?
Oh,
How you inserted like that only, right? You can get the data. Yes or no?
yes.
Giving the data by using dot notation, by using square bracket notation only or not. So my first class ready or not? All are agreed with me? Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
So my class contains what? My class is a collection of variables and what?
Method.
Collection of methods. One method is there, in future multiple methods. I don't know that. Okay then. So my question is very simple. I want FW is nothing but I want to access one variable inside the class or not. FW. Can I access it? No, right? So my question is how we can access the members of a class. Members is nothing but variables or methods. How we can access the members of a class? That is my question.
By
Object.
object.
By creating the
Object creation.
Yes or no? So now the way of using of bus is what? As a function, as a class, as a component. Now I want to use like a class. So how we can use this one like a class? By
New.
creating an object or not. See, whenever I create an object, it returns me one object. What is this? How it looks like? Say this. How it looks like? The syntax.
Key and values.
Value pairs is nothing but your JSON only or not. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, whenever you create an object, it returns me what? One JSON object or not. So any function returns anything, can we hold with one variable? On. Okay,
Yes, sir.
now my OBJ is this one. How to retrieve the data? Same story. Function, what is that? Total wheels. It's a function. How we can call the function? Get the output or not? Yes or no? Simple, right?
Yes.
Okay, so can we create a bus class now? Okay, can I create a bus class now? Tell me how we can create a bus class.
New
Function.
Yes.
function
repeat.
bus.
Bus. Perfect. My class is a collection of what?
This
Variables
Variables.
and methods. Okay, how we can create a variable?
Distance.
dot
Dot. Your variable name can be
FW.
anything. First variable is done. Okay, next. Come on. This
this
dot.
dot
This
back
dot.
space.
Back wheels. This dot back wheels done. Okay, not only variables, methods also you can write any number of variables, any number of methods. So how we can write the method? This dot
Total
wheels. It is which type? 6 number type or function type?
function type.
Function type or not. Now here your functionality. What do you want me to write? Your functionality, whatever you want, you can write it. This dot BW. This is my functionality. Now my class ready or not? Now my class ready or not? Now tell me. Now tell me. How you want me to use this one? You want me to use like this? Or you
New
want
bus.
me to use like this? Or you want me to create an object like a class you want me to use? Your requirement. I want to use like a class. So how we can use like a class? How we can access the members of a class?
New bus.
Access the members of a class by creating an object or not? Or we can create an object in your JavaScript to my class by using new operator or not? New bus. The same like Java. Okay, now it returns me what? One object. Can we hold that one? That object, if you want to change, don't want to change, yes, you can put a constant. That is your wish. Where let constant, you know the behavior. Okay, once my object is ready, now tell me. Now tell me. Come on, how we can retrieve the data from the object?
Object
Dot.
By
Dot.
using dot notation. Come on, the next one.
Object dot
using-
the backwards.
By using square bracket notation, your wish, your wish. Once it is an object, you can retrieve the data how you want. See this OBJ of BW working. OBJ of FW working or not? obj of total wheels. It's a what? It is a function. If it is a function, what you can do? Can I call it? Yes or no?
Yes.
This is the way you can create an object for this particular class or not. Okay. Okay. What is my class? Class is a collection of variables and methods. Okay. What is an object? My object always represents the members of a class. Okay. If you want to access the members of a class, first you need to create an object and you can retrieve the data, retrieve the members of a class or not. Agree with me? All are okay?
Yes.
Class and object. Done? Okay then. So this is how we created a class. How we created a class. Two ways I said, right? By using which keyword you created a class?
Function.
Function keyword or not. Same class I want to same class
Class.
by using class keyword. It's a ES6 advanced JavaScript. We are going to create the class now. Okay, let's start. By using which keyword?
Class key.
Class keyword.
What is my class name? Bus.
Bus.
Yes, done. My class ready. Class is a collection of variables and methods. Can I create a variable? How we can create a variable? Okay, don't use like this syntax is different.
Where.
Okay, where also don't use. Where is like what? It's a local variable turned to be a game. Okay, then
Let.
Normal. Okay, don't use anything. Front wheels equals to 2. Next.
Back.
Back wheels equals to 4. Next.
Method.
Total wheels. See the syntax. Okay, am I use anything here?
No.
Plain. Total wheels equal to what? Console dot log of.
Log of.
Come on. If
FW.
you FW plus BW, it gives me an error. See, question is what if you want to access the members of a class, how we can access members of a class?
Object dot.
Perfect. Object. Okay, that is not only outside, inside also. If you want to access the members, object is required. Outside you can create, but inside how we can represent the current object?
This key.
This
So
dot.
that while accessing the member, inside or outside, object is mandatory or not. Inside means this, outside means your name.
You have to create it.
Okay, bus already there, no problem. Refresh it. Yes, my class ready. Okay, once my class ready, okay, how we can access the members of a class? Again, same story now.
Object.
Once my class is ready, okay, how we can access the members of a class?
Object dot.
Okay, object creation, everything is like same. Everything is like same. For what? For my
Class.
Class.
Okay, class keyword class and my functional class also or not. So can I create an object here? Can I create an object? This is my class. How we can create an object? Where obj equals to new bus, obj dot fw, obj dot bw, obj of what is that? Total wheels. Where is that? Total wheels. It is a function. Can I call it? Now you can get 6 or color. Okay. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Well, this is the way we can create a class in JavaScript. If anybody asks, hey, how many ways we can create a class in JavaScript? What's your answer?
2 ways.
2 ways.
Okay, one is like by using
Function
keyword, another one is like by using class keyword or not. Okay, what is class? Class is a collection of variables and methods. How we can access the members of a class? By using or by creating an object or not. Inside the class, how we can represent the object?
This.
By using this keyword or not. Outside the class, okay, your name, whatever you can put it. All okay. Okay, I want to introduce class component also. Okay, that is our next level discussion. One example I will tell. Okay. Okay, then perfect. Now I have one question, answer it. Okay. What's your answer? What is my answer?
No.
BW is undefined.
BW, that means you are like error. You are
No.
like error.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, okay, just elaborate, explore it. See, in my object, how many properties are there? Come on,
Two
how many? Two properties. What are those?
Variable
FW,
Declaring and
total wheels,
total.
or FW, total wheels. Okay. So in my object, two properties are there. Object is nothing but what? This. This contains how many properties? Two properties. FW, total wheels. This dot FW, I can take it or not. What is my value?
Two.
Two. In my object, BW there or not there?
Not there.
In my object, one property is not there. What is the default value? Object is there. Property is not there. What is the default value?
Undefined.
Undefined. That means 2 plus what?
Undefined. And value.
Undefined.
2 plus undefined. What is the answer?
And value.
Not a number.
Not a number. It's not gives me any error. It's like a not a number or not. Agree with me? There is our. This is the one, right? Can I delete this? Yes. Was already there. No problem. Yes. Obj equals to new bus. Okay. Obj dot total wheels. But not a
Not a
number.
number.
Why? Okay. Obj dot FW is there. OBJ dot BW is not there. It's not an error. OBJ is not there. Then the time OBJ is not defined error. Okay. OBJ is there, but inside this one BW is not there. Then the time undefined. 2 plus undefined.
Not a number.
Not a number. But okay. My output should be 6 only. That means what change you have to do? Don't say like one. Okay, here you have to write like okay BW. This is the code. Okay, already reached. Okay, you are not the person to change it. Oh, this code.
OBJ dot declaring.
My question is to get the output 6. Bus class requires what? Bus class requires one variable or not? Yes or no?
FW and BW.
Come on.
Yes.
Okay, to get the output 6, my bus class requires one variable or not? What is my variable name? BW. BW variable or not? What is the value to get the value 6? 4, right?
4.
4, right? Okay, FW already there. Okay, this particular one to get the output 6, it requires my bus class requires BW variable with which value? 4 value. Yes or no? Okay, if it is like freezed, my bus class requires one variable called as a BW with the value like 4 to get the output 6 or not. Agree with me? That means the BW requires bus requires BW variable from outside or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes or no? How one class get the members from outside? Members means variables or methods through
Object.
inheritance or
In.
through inheritance or not? Okay, how one class get the members into that class from outside means that is possible through inheritance or not. Now this is my bus class. Okay, as I said, if I create an object for bus, yes, you can create. If I call my total wheels, my output is like nan. I don't want nan, I want 6. For that, my bus class requires one variable from outside. So bus is which type of class? Functional or class or?
Function.
Functional. So one functional class requires the properties from outside. Okay, how we can, syntactically, my bus class requires the members from outside means through inheritance. How programmatically prototyping. My bus class requires the properties from outside. Which property now? Come on. Which property?
BW.
BW. Which value?
4.
4. Now, can I call the same again? Yes or no?
Yes.
All agreed? Okay, my answer. Okay, answer this one. What's my output? Exact error message I want.
Method is
Get color is not defined.
Get
Not
color
defined.
is not defined. Okay. Just explore it, elaborate. Simple. My OBJ contains at this moment how many members? OBJ means bus class object contains how many members?
3.
3 members.
3 members. Perfect. You are right. 2 are own members. 1 is like inherited member.
Inherited.
BW. Total how many members?
3.
3 members. 2 own. FW total wheels. 1 is like inherited member. So total 3 members. 1 more member also there. We'll see later. Okay, default member constructor. We'll see later. Total 3 members are there at this moment. Among those 3 members, get color is there or not there?
Not
there.
Not there. In the object, one property is not there. What is my default value up to here? What is the value?
Undefined.
Undefined.
Can I call undefined?
No.
No.
What I can call functions I can call. Can I call undefined?
No.
Undefined can I call? Undefined is a function to call. No, right? So that what is the error?
Cannot read the property.
Not call
Cannot read
function.
the
Obj dot get color function or not a function?
Not a function.
Not a function.
Obj dot get color is not a function or not? Yes, sir. Come on, you know
Yes.
this error message, right? But I want red color. I want the output should be red. Okay, if you want to get the output red, my bus class requires one member or not? Which member?
Get color.
Get color.
Get color. Perfect. What is the type of get color?
Function.
Function.
Function or not? That function should return what?
Red color.
Red color or not? So my bus class, okay, want one function from outside should returns red color or not? So how my bus class gets some members from outside? Through, come on, through
Prototype.
inheritance or not? Okay, so right, my bus class requires some properties from outside. So inheritance is nothing but prototyping. Which member?
Get color.
Color. What is the value?
Red.
Red. It's a
Function,
variable.
sir.
The function or not?
Written.
Okay, it should returns what?
Red.
So inside my class, I can inherit the variables, I can inherit the functions also or not. I can inherit the variables as well as I can inherit the methods also or not inside the class. Agreed with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, one class get the members from outside into that class is nothing but
Inheritance.
Inheritance.
Okay, this is the way I can handle inheritance in which class? Functional classes or not? All are agreed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the same stuff can I go with the class? Okay, very simple. Okay, there is no change at all. There is no change. Okay, but by using class keyword classes, we can handle 2 ways. Okay, done. Let's start. What's already there? Okay, otherwise we can write here itself. How we can fix this issue? To get the output is okay. How we can fix this issue? Bus dot prototype dot BW equals to 4.
4.
Now, if I call this one, my output is what?
6.
6.
Output is what? 6 or not? Now my output is like 6. Yes or no? Okay, now the next one. Obj dot get color. Get color. If I call, what is my output?
Function not defined. It's not a function.
Obj dot get color is not a function or not? Okay, how we can fix this issue? How we can
Bus
fix this issue?
prototype.
My
Bus dot
requires
prototype.
Requires what?
Get
Get color.
It is which
Function.
type? It is a
Function.
function type or not? Okay.
Written red.
What you are expecting? Written red color or not? Now, if I call again obj dot get color, what's my output?
Red.
Red is my output. Or agreed? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Same story. Now, if I add this one, what do you have to change? What do you have to change?
Class.
My function not. This is what? Class. Okay, see the difference. Class bus. Okay. What changed?
This we need to remove.
FW, it is like normal. Next what? Total wheels, it is like a normal function, no function keyword, nothing is required. Done. Remaining color okay? Remaining color okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, done. Now my constant obj new bus, you created an object for the bus class obj dot total wheels. Obj dot total wheels. What's my output? Come on,
Not a number.
because BW is not there. Can we inherit the member into my bus class? Bus is which type of class? Class keyword class. Okay, if it is a class keyword class, two ways we can inherit. One is like prototype will work. So prototyping, the next one is like new wheels is what? Okay, total wheels are what? 6 or not. Okay, obj dot get color, same story. Can I execute this one? Yes. Okay, where obj equals to new bus. Obj dot total wheels, not a number. Come on,
Bus dot prototype.
dot w equals to 4. Now can I execute the same stuff?
Yes.
Okay, next one.
Obj dot get
color.
color.
Color is what? No get. Obj dot get color is not a function. So I need that function to get the output is like red. How we can inherit them? Bus
Dot prototype.
dot get
color.
You decide. It is a function. It is a variable. You decide. It is a function.
Function.
How you can come to know? You are using get color as a function. So it should return what?
Red.
Returns what? Red. Now can I call it? This is the way you can inherit the members into your class or not. Okay, but if it is a functional, you can use prototype. Class, you can use prototype. But if it is a class, we have another way also there. That way we'll discuss in the next class. So for you, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, there is no class. Next class is on Monday. So can you complete this stuff? All are completed HTML and CSS. HTML and CSS you completed or not? Who want to put some experience? Okay. Yeah, working people you can draw.
Sir, tomorrow is there no class, huh? Saturday.
No, for tomorrow, no. Day after tomorrow, no class. No class. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Okay.
Saturday, Sunday is there no class. On Monday, on class.
Go on, HTML and CSS.
Thank you.
I'm not seeing any notes on the Kalam school, sir.
Can you share what's your name?
Raghu.
Raghu. We can make you like a co-host now. Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
Are if anyone facing this kind of issues with this website?
I have not seen UI Java Kit today notes.
No. Yeah. Okay, now uijavakit.com. It's not like today class now. Now onwards, you can download from React.js only. Okay, your batch is what? 9 AM, right? From here you can download. Okay. Today class not.
Sir, can we create any WhatsApp group? So if we have any queries, so we can go to for this batch.
WhatsApp group. Okay. We are not from our end, we are going to manage. If you people are okay, any one of you create one group. Okay, you can share me that link so that I can share with remaining people. Interested candidates can join. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can create one group. Okay, so that Monday we can share. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then are you sharing, Raghu?
Yeah, I think you need to stop sharing, sir.
I need to stop. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay.
Audio.
Yeah. Can you open Control Shift N? Control Shift N. Control Shift N. Can you do the same thing? Kalamschools.com. Is it like office laptop? Okay, can you click on 7 a.m. class? 7 a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. and 9
Yeah, click on the 7 a.m. 7 a.m. link. So just wait for some time. Just wait.
And I tried opening it in the Internet Explorer also, it's the same thing.
Okay, 1 second. What is that? The ignited mind of the youth is the most powerful. That is one thing. Be more dedicated, not that one, right? Well, can you Control Shift delete? Do Control Shift delete. Control Shift delete.
Close Windows.
Close window or open browser. Can you do Control Shift window? Your browser cache issue. Control Shift delete. Okay, open browser. Control Shift delete.
Control Shift delete.
Yeah, yeah. Can you all time or your wish? Okay, 1 hour or all time.
I tried deleting all time, sir, before, and because I saw before video, so you said the same thing, so I deleted everything.
Okay, now can you close that one? Or can you open it again?
Yeah, let me close everything. And
okay, why? Because okay, reminding people what is the message in the kalamschools.com in the footer one. Which message you're saying?
yeah, I tried deleting the cache and did the same thing here before, like one time. So it's happening the same thing. So I'm just seeing this, only this one.
See the bottom one, if you observe, the ignited mind of the youth is the most powerful. That message is there, right?
Yes.
But this message is something different.
Okay.
So which can anyone confirm which message you're saying? Remaining people?
Yeah, I am seeing a message. Be more dedicated.
Be more dedicated to solid achievements. That one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a cache issue. 4 days back message. That is the cache issue. Okay, can you delete the browser? Okay, can you uninstall? Can you install it once? Can you try like that?
Okay, I'll try it. So like I'll try today.
Cache issue. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that shouldn't happen in Internet Explorer, right? This is happening in Internet Explorer also.
Internet Explorer also. Okay.
Tried in mobile, it is opening, but here in browser in my system, it is not.
Same issue only.
Yeah, same issue. In browser, it is showing in like in laptop, but in mobile, it is opening.
Is opening. Okay, that is like cache issue. Okay, I'll find. Okay, I'll check this one. Okay, but you can try. Okay, just uninstall and install once. Okay, will it work or not? Let me. It's not possible. It's a normal.
Possible, sir. Like, can you upload this this class in today's? Like,
I'll upload in 9 a.m. link. Okay.
Yeah, in the class course which you upload the scripts and everything.
Yeah, you want that PDF one?
Yeah, just the PDF in that in the today notes. So
can you click on download once?
Yeah, sure. So let me share the screen again.
Yeah, can you click on download? Download should.
Yeah, but the download is not happening. I tried it before. It's just showing up that it's downloading, but nothing is getting downloaded.
Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay, just delete this. Okay, uninstall this one. Can you install once? Okay, I will connect on this.
Yeah, I'll check that today. So like, otherwise, I'll install Firefox and check on that.
Yeah. Okay. Which version browser? This can you show me the browser version? Yeah, about somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to move tools. Microsoft.
The Edge one you are using.
Yeah, I'm using it.
Can you try with Google Chrome once?
I tried Chrome and I opened Internet
Okay.
Explorer. So both the things are showing the same thing.
Okay.
This one is like this might be the latest one, sir.
Right. Okay. I'll check. Okay, just you can try like that. Okay, if it's not, we'll. Okay.
Okay, sir. For today's, can you download it and upload in today's class? So
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Yeah. Okay. Where is the column schools? This is the one, right? Yeah. Can download it. This is our download PDF. It is looks like it is not saved, right? Remaining. Okay. I'll make it save. I'll upload. Okay.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, now onwards you can download from uijavakit.com React 9 a.m. your tab. Okay. 9 a.m. Your link is like 9 a.m. Okay, from there you can download. Why it is not saved means this is the problem. Double quotes you have to use. Okay, any questions, anyone? Meanwhile, anyone have any questions?
So, sir, we have used prototype. So, call, apply, bind, or from that also we can call the methods for different objects.
No, that is like functions you can call it, not like class members, right? That is functions. These are the methods inside the class.
Mhm. So, with call, apply, bind, we can just providing the another object for calling that.
Yeah, yes.
one
Make
different
your own object is available like current object to your function. Then you can go with call, apply, bind.
and
Good.
prototype we are always have to do this
Prototype
lifetime
means
function.
one function make it available to the class.
Okay.
Okay. One function, it is always make it available to your class. Then you can go with prototype. Okay. Let me download it. Any other questions? Anyone? Anyone have any other questions?
And sir, with use effect, we are having three mounting, updating, and unmounting. So the remaining methods like get derived state from props and other things that cannot be handled by that use effect.
Which one you're talking about? Which one you're talking about? Can you repeat again the question?
Hello.
Yeah, good.
Sir, you with the use effect, we are using these three life cycle methods, mounting, phases we can call.
Yeah.
So remaining get derived state and snapshot.
These all are like for class components.
Okay.
Okay. Now class components not there. Okay. No, don't worry about that. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions, anyone? All are there, right? Okay, I'll upload this one too. Okay, let me upload now itself. Go to downloads. It's the one 15 6 hour batch, right? Okay, only 2 members having this issue. Remaining people are able to download. Remaining people able to download or not? Remaining people from kalamschools.com are able to download the content or not? Can you hear me? What's that? Okay, in the React tab, right outside. Okay, uploaded. Just you can download. Okay, from React tab, 9 AM link. Okay. Okay, then we'll see remaining things in tomorrow's class. Thank you, guys.